Good afternoon, class. We've made it to week 2. Today, I'm going to be talking with you once again about my research on Vietnam veterans. However, this time I'm going to show you how I use Jstor to find useful articles on this topic. Jstor offers full text articles in subjects of history, humanities, and social sciences primarily. The best part about Jstor is it's really easy to use. So the first thing I did was I opened up Jstor's advanced search feature. I typed in Vietnam veterans under terms. I left the other items alone except for I did choose articles in source type. Next, I chose English since that is my primary and first language. I wanted articles published in the last 10 years for some fresh ideas. So I chose the date range 2014 to 2024. There are so many different types of publications you can choose from, but I narrowed my topic down to history. That still left me 545 articles. I wanted to narrow it down a little more, so I searched within the articles for U.S. Vietnam veterans return. You do still need to check your settings below the refine your search section, or you will end up with more articles than you started with. But that got me down to 380 results. So now it's time to start scrolling and reading and seeing what catches my eye. The first article that caught my attention was titled Like a Refuge, Veterans, Vietnam, and the Making of a False Equivalence by Joseph Darda, because who does not love an article that starts with Tom Petty lyrics? This article compares PTSD and the Vietnam veterans' difficulty adjusting to home life with that of a refugee in a new country. This 22-page article has 64 references, which includes some of my favorite Vietnam War books, so I've notated this article for future research. The next article that caught my eye after that, it was titled The Legacy of Agent Orange, a Conversation About Risk and Responsibilities by Christof Mauch, Ninja Lee, Christian Lahnstein, and Amy Hay. This article published in Global Environment is 19 pages and was a very different article in the fact that it was a transcribed interview. Mauch interviews Lee, who's a Vietnamese woman who is a political activist. He also interviews Lahnstein, who's a lawyer for a reinsurance company who is involved when Vietnam veterans sued the chemical companies for the effects of Agent Orange. And then Hay is a pharmacist and U.S. historian who studied the effects of Agent Orange in U.S. farming. So this article offered valuable insight into Agent Orange from different sides. Another interesting tool in Jstor is that when you're reading an article, it will show you related text to the left side to explore. This led me to my final article, which is titled The Myth of the Troubled and Scorned Vietnam Veteran by Eric T. Dean Jr. It was published in the Journal of American Studies. I did expand my search parameters a little bit for earlier dates for this article. This article focused on how the Vietnam veteran adjusted well back to home life and that veterans' problems were grossly exaggerated, and that Vietnam veterans actually had a very similar adjustment as those of other wars. So by using Jstor, I was able to find 3 articles that pertain to my topic, but with very different arguments. That was just really scratching the surface of what you can accomplish with Jstor. I look forward to exploring it more, and I look forward to talking with you guys more in future weeks.